I am going to tell you who you're not. You need to listen carefully. No matter how many times you were told what these words are that I'm going to say, know that they are not true. You are not bad. You are not evil. You are not unloved. You are not unworthy. You're not a loser. You're not a failure. You're not a disappointment. You're none of that. That is the ego whispering to you, and you're listening to those negative beliefs. You're also not how great I am, and how awesome I am, and how smart I am, and how athletic I am, and how beautiful I am. You're none of those either. No, none of those are you. Now, let's think about and listen and resonate with who you are. You are divine light. You are beyond measure. You are larger than the ocean, all of them together. You are larger than the sky. You are larger than the multiverses. Your heart energy can melt the North Pole and the South Pole together. That's how large your heart energy is. Your worthness is divine. You are one with all the universes together. And you came here and put yourself in a physical being. But you need to know who you are, no matter what size your physical container is. You have the ability to love all 8 billion. That's you as the avatar. Imagine you came as the avatar, and you now are just waking up to the beauty of you being an avatar, or a master at 700, at the vibration of ineffable, where there is no sadness, there is no loss, there is no grief, there is no anger, there is no rage, there is no bitterness, there is no resentment, there is no jealousy, there isn't any inferiority, there isn't any superiority. No, that's all work of the ego. Let me tell you, you are light. You are pure wisdom. You are pure innocence. You are totally forgiven for all of your sins, as they're labeled. You're none of that. You're beautiful. Listen and feel your heart expanding. Just hearing these words, hearing my voice, recognizing your divinity as it's woken up from its sleep, from its exhaustion of trying to get your attention, to let go of the belief systems, both negative and positive, of who you think you are. Because you're none of these. None. You are divine. You always were. And you always will be. And with that label of divinity comes extraordinary gifts. You can do major things. And all you have to do is wake up and recognize them. And the divinity has allowed the great creator of all has allowed you to have at least one, if not two, or three, or multiple times, where you did something that the 3D world would deem miraculous, where you felt this beam of light. It just burst through all of that darkness of the illusion of who you thought you were. And now that is split open like a volcano erupting, spewing your beauty and your magnificence all over in liquid form to everything and everyone you touch and everyone you think of. Your beauty has exploded in a way that you never dreamed possible. This is you, and you need to know this always was. You just forgot. There was a little baby born last night, Alina, and I work with her for the last 2 weeks, letting her know she was not her father's thoughts and her father's beliefs, negative and positive, nor was she her mother's beliefs, negative and positive. She was and is and always will be a pure, innocent, divine being, completely egoless. You can be egoless. You have all of those fears dissolved just by knowing that you are egoless and you are absolutely divine. You are brighter than the sun. You are wider than the ocean. You are more vast than the multiverses. And you are connected with all of the divine beings. They're all here to assist you, being all, yes, all of who you are. And it's got nothing to do with your 3D accomplishments or failures. And you just labeled yourself on them, but they are not you. You are pure light, pure innocence, pure, just like little Alina, that is only 12 hours young. That's it. Forget about age, forget about time, forget about all of those labels. You are pure, you are innocent, and there was never a moment you were not. You just forgot. And you came here to this planet at this time to learn a lesson, whether it was to learn to forgive, whether it was to have your heart beaming light beams to everyone, or whether it was to know that your worth is the size of all the oceans together. Imagine that, feeling completely and totally invincible, where no darkness can enter. You are that bright. And I am saying, this is a God energy speaking to you. You are pure light, and you are pure divinity. That is who you are. Now allow, like a earthquake separating all of the ego beliefs and dissolving in an instant, and remembering only from this second on that you are divinity. You are light. You are divine. You and the Master are one. Yes, you and the Master are one and the same. And it's inside you, not outside you. You are here to be the Master that you came here to be. Just make your decision. I choose to be who I truly am. And I am willing to let go of all of who I'm not. Now remember, this goes deeper than even the color of your eyes. These 100 trillion cells are with you, and they've been listening to the old program. Now think about those 100 trillion cells, like these smarties with 2 little ears. And they obediently listen to you up until now about your negative programs. And now it's time to tell those 100 trillion smarties, those 100 trillion cells, that you are divine, allowing your heart to expand, larger than the universe. Imagine your worth being larger than the universe. Imagine you feeling totally invincible now, and that you are free as a bird, as a hummingbird, going in multiple directions, faster than the speed of light, even going backwards. That's how magnificent you are, no matter what you have done, or what you haven't done, no matter who you hurt along the way. It's time to do this. Repeat after me, saying your name when I say my name. Dear Donn, I am deeply sorry for ever seeing you in anything less than your divinity. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I deeply, deeply love you. Amen. And now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your mom on one side, your dad on the other. And I want you to send this 7 generations to your mom and your mom's mom and dad. Then your grandmom's mom and dad. All the way back on your mom's side, 7 generations. Sending this divine light through your mom and through her mom and dad and through her mom's mom and dad. And now do the exact same with your dad. And some of you may not even know your dad, or some of you may not even know your mom. It doesn't matter. Just do that. Now to dad, and to his mom and dad, and to their mom and dad, all the way back 7 generations. And just watch that rippling, this beautiful radiant light, all the way back 7 generations with all of these multiple moms and dads and grandmoms and granddads and great-grandmoms and great-granddads, so on and so forth. And just see that like fresh falling snow of the divinity falling on each one of them. Just allowing them to have the same self-forgiveness and that same beauty and light and awareness of their divinity. Allow that all to happen, and even allow it to go to 50, 100, or 1,000 generations back. Yes, there is no limit to infinity. And now as you watch that snow, the divinity like a snow falling gently on them, no matter what they did, who they hurt, how many times they were here and couldn't find their divinity. This is how they're doing it. This is how you're doing it. You are allowing them to see, feel, and embrace their divinity. And as that slowly falls down, now turn around and face your future. And those that you have now have children, do the same with your children. It's like a magic wand sprinkling this stardust of divinity to your children, to your sons and your daughters, to their sons and their daughters, and to their sons and their daughters, all the way ahead, all the way in the future, 7+ generations, 10, 20, 30. Know that they cannot get out of it. It's just, there it is, this beautiful, soft, gentle divinity, like soft, gentle snowflakes falling. Yes. To each one, even your future ones. Yes, and their future ones. There you go. Now, look at that circle. Like a rippling all around planet Earth, spreading, just spreading like breath of beauty and magnificence, more impactful than the sun, more impactful than the moon, more impactful than the rain. It's just sprinkling all over Mother Earth. And imagine it wrapping around Mother Earth like two large arms and hands, embracing Mother Earth and telling her how beautiful she is, to have been so patient with us all of these lifetimes, and asking her for forgiveness as well. Letting her know you're going to do everything to nurture her, and everyone that gets this message to nurture her from now on. This is who you are, and this is how powerful you are.